the metric system. This is not difficult, so please don't make it difficult. Now here in America, we use the metric system for some things, but not as much as the rest of the world probably does. There are three main base units. The meter, which is for distance, liter, which is capacity, like liquid, and gram is for weight. We won't talk about what that represents, or an example that is. So, and we have some prefixes. You probably have seen or heard of kilometer, a kilo, or a kilogram. That's the same as 1,000 of the base units. So if we're looking at like meters, let's say the base is meters. We use M for meters, by the way, and L for liters, and G for grams. So meters. So km will be the same as 1,000 meters. I don't know what a hectare is. That shouldn't be there. And then a hectometer, HM, would be 100 meters. And then decameter, which is DAM, which is 10 meters. And then we have units that are less than 1 meter. So a decimeter is 1/10 of a meter, or in other words, it takes 10 decimeters to make 1 meter. So these are all smaller than a meter. So centimeter means it's 1/100th of a meter, or it takes 100 centimeters to make a meter. And then millimeter, that's 1/1000th of a meter, or 1,000 millimeters makes a meter. So I can do all kinds of stuff and make it really difficult for you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make it so easy, you're going to go crazy. Maybe not, but it's going to be easy. So this is called a metric converter, and this is the way that I choose to write these. Got that? So it's km, hm, dam, m. This is the base unit. That's the base unit. dm, cm, mm. Go bigger to smaller. Just like our number system. If you look at a number, it goes from like the decimal, it goes ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. So think of it like this. Think of it like a decimal there, and that's ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. And that'd be the tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. So basically what we're doing is we're just moving from left to right, or right to left, depending on what we're given. So 98 millimeters to hectometers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this millimeters, and we're just going to move or count over to hectometers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we went 5 left. So what that means is, because we were given millimeters, we were going to hectometers. So from millimeters to hectometers, we need to move 5 places to the left. So we take our 98, which has a decimal in the end, we're going to move it 5 places left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we have 0.00098 hectometers. So 98 millimeters is 0.00098 hectometers. And the reason why that makes sense is hectometers are way bigger than millimeters. Millimeters are just little bitty things on a meter stick. Hectometers are big. So if you have 98 millimeters, you're going to convert them to hectometers. They're a really small portion of a hectometer. Really small. And that's it. Let's do this next example. We're going to go from kilometers to decimeters. So here's the kilometer. We're going to go to decimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So take that number and move it 1, take the decimal, move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So we have 347 decimeters. Now you may not be totally convinced why that makes sense. Let's just do one that hopefully will make some sense. 2 kilometers. Let's move 2 kilometers and let's just go to meters. Kilometers are big. They're like 0.69 of a mile, so they're pretty big. So from kilometers to meters, go 1, 2, 3 to the left. Or to the right, I mean. 3 right. So take the number 2, which has a decimal in the end. Move it 1, 2, 3 to the right. So 2 kilometers is 2,000 meters, and that makes sense if you really think about it. Because kilometers are pretty big, or really, really big. So it's going to take a lot of meters to make a kilometer. So it's going to take even more to make 2 kilometers. And that's how we're done with the metric system.